transition. So I found an article called "The Oil and Gas Sector Will Miss Justin Trudeau." No, really, in the National Observer. This headline caught my interest. It's by Max Fawcett, an opinion on January 8th. So I'll read it. It begins, the national nightmare for Canada's oil and gas industry is over. It loves to pretend it's been laboring under the yoke of green socialism for almost a decade. Bob Geeds, the president of Ensign Energy, told the Calgary's Herald. Chris Volko. So I disagree with the statement. There's no question from the beginning that his purpose was to kill the oil and gas business. This is a good day for Canada. Even though the Canadian government bought a pipeline, and they very much invested in fossil fuels. This article says that there's been an increase in oil and gas production over the Trudeau's term. And then the article says there's a consensus view within the oil and gas industry's information bubble that Trudeau was the source of all their problems. And then another energy advisor was saying let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay. The truth here is that Justin Trudeau has been the best prime minister for the oil and gas industry has seen in decades, and has done more to advance their interest, often at the cost of his own political capital, than any of his living predecessors. There was a fight for Line 3. And now is with the Democratic governor in Michigan, and it says that they're successful. Trans Mountain Pipeline purchase, throwing money to clean up oil and gas wells, $1 billion, more than $1 billion. The industry's economic well-being is dependent on decarbonizing. They have to meet net zero targets in order to compete in a decarbonized economy. But there's a lack of progress towards that. There's carbon pricing. There's a tax credit for carbon capture and storage projects, which further encourages fossil fuel use instead of decarbonization. and then those carbon contracts for difference. I don't know what that is. Liberals made an emissions cap based on the industry's own stated commitments and capabilities. It also gave by meeting their stated commitments. It says that the Trudeau gave them a boogeyman to distract stakeholders from their failures, this article says. And then people were distracted by economic challenges caused by oil prices. And then from the article, at some point though, they'll have to open their eyes. When they do, they'll see that Alberta isn't in control of its destiny here, and it hasn't been for a very long time. It's at the mercy of a petroleum market that's in the midst of a massive transformation that no domestic politician can arrest, much less reverse. And then it says global demand for oil will almost certainly peak in the first 4 years of a pure Poilievre government, with demand for gas soon to follow. And then by then, the big question will be how fast it will fall. So yeah, Justin Trudeau was doing what the industry stated that they were going to do, and they were going to and if they don't meet the climate goals, the world is going to move on without fossil fuels eventually. So there's that article. So I'll go back